if you're looking for the festive discounts, which have just started a month back, are going to be ending soon because all the slots are almost taken. So if you are looking for the discounted readings, I'm extending this booking for another week, and I will be taking up the readings only by the month of January. So book now. And if you're looking for the Tarpana booking, please book now because very few slots are left for Tarpana booking also. And that is the ritual that we have. It's a selfless service on a very nominal fee, or we can say the dakshana, or we can say the donation to the priests who are going to be performing the Tarpana. That is the Pitru Paksh, the ancestral fortnight. So it's very essential that the ones who have Pitru Dosham, or the parents have, or the departed soul, if you want to do for. Durga Shaptashati part is also going to be organized as it was done earlier this year. So this is also available for you on a very nominal fee. It's all online, and there are multiple priests who will be aligned and would be organized for you all. So please avail this facility online if you cannot do it physically present. So you must do this ritual. These two rituals are very, very important to do, and you really do get results also. Okay, so see you on the other side soon. So let's start with the video. Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology once again. I'm Vanitha Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about Mercury, who is going to get exalted, going to be in a happy space, of course. And as you all know, Mercury is the planet of communication, our day-to-day communication, very analytical, yet very sweet planet, because he wants to be with the king, that is Surya. And it is going to be really very, very close to Surya also, and is going to be part of the solar eclipse also. Yet, lot many things in this video to share. So stay tuned. This is going to happen from the 1st to the 19th, and we do have a solar eclipse on the 14th October. So I will be coming up with multiple videos now, back-to-back videos, because I'm quite settled, because, I was traveling, I was moving, I was shifting. Not many things were happening in one go. And as you know, my throat is also gone for a toss, because I've been really, tired, and I've been traveling. So stay tuned if you want to understand this transit, first of all, and then we move on to the reading for 12 signs. So I will be sharing my insights on the same, and I will be bringing all the planets in this video, what connection they are forming also. Very important, because all the planets are forming some connection or the other. So see you soon on the other side of this video if you don't want to hear the summary part. But if you are a Vedic astrology enthusiast, you must hear what exactly this Mercury in Virgo is going to be getting us at. It's going to be a lot of material that I'll be sharing in the summary part. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you the dates, and of course, through the pictorial form, what exactly is this transit looking like. So stay tuned. And if you really like this video towards the end, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Do like and hit the bell notification also if you really want to get updated what exactly is happening in the week ahead and the month ahead also. And the initial part is also the the lot of material, so it's sort of a short tutorial, so you must listen to the tutorial part also. So let's start with the sharing of the one sec. These are all live sessions, I must tell you. There's no script, there's nothing. It's just extempore that I just start with the video, and I keep wiping my specs also at times, because I think I'm aging now. So I must take it all easy. So yes, Pitru Paksh, of course, is a very important ancestral fortnight. Somebody's asking in the live session itself. So I must tell you that you can avail this facility, this service, if you have Pitradosham, and if you are having, somebody who has departed in your family, you want to just say thank you to them. So that is also going to help you all. So this is the chart of the day and the time when Mercury is transiting through the Virgo sign. It was Arohi, as I say, when it moves into its exaltation place. It's in a happy space, of course. And Mercury is going to get exalted. So when a planet is exalted, it's also in its Mool Trikona Rashi. It means that, you are in your home, at home, you're at peace, you feel comfortable. So you should actually avail this 19 days or 20 days transit from 1st to the 19th to communicate, to do the documentation, because Mercury's retrograde period also ended on the 29th. When I'm making this video, it is still in retrograde, but yes, on the 29th of September itself, Mercury's retrograde period ended, which means that Mercury is now gaining strength gradually. And from the fire to the earth sign, this is a very huge transformation. If at all you were having heated arguments till now you will mellow down. You will now find that peace, and you will be able to, communicate the way you wish to, and the way you should be, actually. Any kind of contract signing, any kind of new joining of the job. Of course, if you are a news reader, or you are into journalism, or anything to do with communication, any kind of presentation, if you're a student. So it's a very beautiful time for one and all, because Mercury's transit is always a short transit, and it brings along with it many things, and the changes that happen are very, very quick. You will experience the market trends also whenever Mercury is retrograde, and then when Mercury gains strength. So either a market is really booming, or the people will make profits due to that also. Now, there's a catch here that Mercury is going to be combust for 40 days. From October 8th till the November 16th, this Mercury is going to be Asta, that is combust. So when Mercury is in the close vicinity to Sun, he actually is feeling protected. Believe you me, Mercury is the only planet which doesn't feel the dosham of getting combust or asta, because he derives his strength from Sun. So never fall prey to the fear mongering, and especially when Mercury is exalted and combust at the same time, you will experience many people giving you fear, giving you wrong news, and you will feel that, you are getting carried away and swayed away. So don't do that. It's okay, to Mercury for Mercury being in the close vicinity to Sun. That is the reason, the authoritative figures are the ones who are the leaders. They communicate well because Mercury and Sun are always together. Now here, on the very same day, when Mercury is entering here, you will find that there are two planets which are also changing signs at the same time, almost at the same time. Venus will be in Leo from Cancer. It's coming out of the retrograde period as well. It's going to be for a few days again in the retrograde period in Leo sign, and is going to be in Leo sign till the 3rd of November. Mars is going to be entering and joining Ketu. That is a precarious thing, I will be making a separate video of the same. It's very important though. Mars will be in Libra from 3rd of October till the 16th of November, and Sun will be in Virgo from till the 18th of October. That is the reason Sun and Mercury will be together in Virgo, and after a day, even Mercury joins in Libra. Another video, of course. Now here, Jupiter and Rahu are forming a 6-8 relationship with Mercury. Okay. And we have to be a little extra cautious about our communication at that time. Documentation, signing, anything to do with education. You must be very cautious when you're starting something new. There is a major switch which is happening here, with Jupiter being the knowledge is retrograde and is moving backwards towards Rahu. So there is a lot of communication gap amongst people. Also, there can be that you are going to be experiencing lot of power, people in power like politicians or celebrities, they will feel or experience public uproar and criticism because of their actions and speech. So because Jupiter and Rahu are also forming a 6-8 relationship, we are heading to a solar eclipse on the 14th of October. Now, this happens at the 26 degrees 56 minutes. At that time, Mercury will be in Hasta Nakshatra and Sun and Moon will be in Chitra. Okay. Now, thankfully, it is not happening in the Hasta Nakshatra. Otherwise, Mercury would have felt even more, the impact. But in Virgo sign, when this happens, you must understand that this is going to be giving you a lot of irritability also. But because, when Mercury is the ruler of Virgo sign and, there's an eclipse happening in the same sign. So, it is like some alien has come to your place and, or some outsider or unwanted guest has come to your place, to your abode in the environment, which is very cushy. Suddenly, there is, too much of noise and too much of, commotion. So how will you feel? So for a few days, this Mercury will feel little uneasy, especially 14th onwards. On the 14th itself, it'll feel a little uneasy. So uneasy in what way? Market will be felt, like too much of upheavals can be felt in the market trends. Education industry will suffer, or there will be some wrong decisions that can be there or made by the education minister or the politicians who are holding that position. Okay. And this can also lead to a communication gap between the amongst the people also. There can be that, some rumor mongering is there and you hear something and speak something, or there is that second-hand information which is distorted. So don't go by the news too much around that, in and around that time. Whatever is in news is going to be giving you a negative impression, and the reality is something else. So you have to be very, very cautious when Mercury is in Virgo. It is going to give you good results, personally, especially if you are in Mercury Dasha, if you are a Gemini or a Virgo rising yourself, or you have any particular planet in this Virgo sign, or in trine to Virgo, that is in the Taurus, or in the Virgo, or in the Capricorn sign. So 2, 6, 10 signs are going to get impacted even more. So it is the earthy element, so which means that you are going to be behaving too critical also about things around you. So you have to keep a watch on yourself if at all you are in the Dasha of Mercury, especially. Okay. And Mercury is going to be transiting 3 nakshatras, and you have to be cautious if you are in the Dasha of those nakshatra lords also. So it is going to be in the nakshatra of 3 nakshatras being Hasta. First of all, it is going to be in Uttara Falguni, and then it's going to be in Hasta Nakshatra and then Chitra. Uttara Falguni, it has been since 29th of September till the 7th of October. That's from 1st to 7th in the 4th Pada. Then in Hasta Nakshatra from 7th to the 15th of October, and Chitra from 15th to the 23rd of October. So Sun, Moon, and Mars are involved again here. So when Mercury is in Moon's nakshatra, you have to be cautious because, that is the time when you will have a tug of war between the practicality and the emotional front. So you have to make decisions taking into account the emotional as well as practical account. You have to balance that when Mercury is in Hasta Nakshatra. Okay. So writing is a very good remedy, during the Hasta Nakshatra, because, Mercury is going to be for a longer period in the Hasta Nakshatra, because 4 padas are in Hasta in the sign of Virgo. So from the 7th of October till the 15th of October, the best remedy that I can prescribe is write something, journal. Whatever you want to, your poetic you, or you want to speak something to yourself, write it up. So that is a very good remedy. And when you are writing some emails and it's not necessary that when Mercury is retrograde only then these kind of problems happen. But when Mercury is in the sign of Hasta, in the sign of Virgo in Hasta Nakshatra, so you have to make sure that you make right kind of choices, at that time, because you will maybe regret later, especially the relationship question, because it's the 12th house from the 7th sign, 12th house from the 7th sign, that is Libra. So it is going to be a, like problem or combating the issues related to the relationships, especially. It depends on the mundane level also, how the relationship amongst the countries go. Okay. And Mars is going to be leaving the zone, Virgo sign, and will be entering Libra. It's sort of partial hem between malefics. Venus is going to be in Leo sign. So these are going to uplift you. At the same time, expenses are going to increase, and you can get little agitated also because Mars is in the vicinity of Rahu Ketu. Okay, so this is what in a flow. I just said so many things, which maybe might not be even. Thankfully, we are protected because we have good planets also in the chart. So Venus and Jupiter are going to be in trine to each other. So that's a big time saving grace. So worship Lord Ganesha during this time. That's a very, very important remedy and very helpful remedy. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. Om 108 times daily, especially during this transit of Mercury in Virgo sign. Okay. So let's start with the reading for the ascendant moon sign and the Dasha sign wise, so that you can understand these transits better. So you must see from, I'll just write it for you. Ascendant, moon, and Dasha. Now, what does this Dasha mean? Dasha sign means that if you are in a particular planet's Dasha, you must be seated somewhere, right? Suppose you are in the Dasha of moon, and moon is posited in Capricorn. So make Capricorn your Lagna also. Moon as it is, you're going to be seeing. So let's not take moon. Suppose you have an exalted Mars. Mars is in Capricorn. Make Capricorn your first house because you are in Mars Dasha. So you will know what exactly is happening in the sky from this Mars. So from Mars, this Mercury is in trine. So this is going to be giving you a lot of agitation in communication, irritability. You want to just make money out of money, all of that, because earthy signs are especially about money and money making. So make that your first house and see, and go for the Antardasha also, if at all. It's a long Dasha. Okay. So let's start with the Aries predictions. All right. So for Aries natives, this transit is happening in your sixth house. So this is a good placement for you because this is going to be giving you a lot of energy towards, about your promotions, about increments. You will get all of that. Your maternal uncle will be giving you some kind of support, and that support you really need. Maybe some loan you require, or you need some money. So all of that is going to be giving you some kind of positive energy there. Also, there is a possibility of, with the strengthening of your health issues if you're going through. So this is going to be giving you some relief there as well. And also, this is going to be very positive for the ones who are into some, business related to journalism, banking, also, something to do with your analytical work. If you're a CA, accountant, or, into banking, so this is a good time for you also. It is a good time to understand your colleagues, your family, your friends during this time. Pay more attention to those areas because, you will not be able to otherwise balance out things. The kind of results you are expecting, you will not, because of this lack of support. So you must support your people in and around you, and avoid confrontations. Any kind of confrontations will be leading to failure. So just lie low. Also, this is a positive time for starting new business. If at all you're thinking of investments, just do it before 14th, because there is a solar eclipse which is happening in the Virgo sign. So Virgo sign is going to be actually shadowed by the influence of Rahu and Ketu, especially Ketu. So you must be taking care of your communication during that time, signing of agreements or joining some new, job, etc. Also, this is going to be the time for maybe, starting a new education, making money out of money. You might just seek help and advice from the experts, somebody who is into all sorts of these kinds of business. See, it is forming a 6-8 relationship with Saturn also, forming a 6-8 relationship with Jupiter, Rahu also. So, and 2-12 relationship with Venus and Ketu. So can you see, there is a lot of winning and losing kind of a thing. It is sort of a balancing factor here. So Mercury is not gaining that kind of strength right now to give you that kind of positive results. So it is better that it is giving you at least neutralizing impacts, being an Akara Graha for you. So you have to be cautious about your relationship with your siblings, about your neighbors. Maybe some neighbors might just be giving you some kind of news, which is maybe, not the right news. So that can impact you mentally and emotionally. So be careful about that as well. All right. And with children, have a good bonding. This is the time to make a good, strike a good conversation. Pick and choose your subjects now. This is a very positive time for that as well. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this Mercury is going to be transiting your 5th house, and it is going to be combust also. It is going to be exalted also at the same time, forming a 6-8 relationship with Saturn, forming a 6-8 relationship with Jupiter and Rahu, 2-12 relationship with Venus and Ketu and Mars. And this is bringing about a win-win situation. At the same time, you have to hold on to that winning situation. How do you do that? See, you have to be a little extra cautious about your relationship with your employees, relationship or disagreement with your family. You have to, can be there. So you have to strike a balance. You have to keep yourself under constant check, that what is and where is this communication going? Is it really productive? So that is something which is going to be increasing your professional achievement as well as your relationship with your family members also. It depends how you handle things, especially, with this kind of a transit. Also, there is a possibility of, getting some relief in your health issues if all you were facing some. Also, this is going to be bringing about some new education plan for the students if you're all thinking of any kind of change, investments, purchasing of property. This is a good time, signing of any agreements. And also there is a good condition of the romantic association that you are in. This will give you some kind of balancing factor there. Maybe you will get to know what the person is trying to get at, or you will get to know what is this person about. Maybe you want to date a person, you want to communicate with that person. So this will give you that chance also. Avoid 14th till the end of this transit on the 19th, especially because that's the eclipse zone. So plus minus 2-3 days we do take. So be careful about your communication with people at that time, especially. And this is your second lord also. Mercury is your second lord also. So this will bring about a lot of changes in your monetary growth as well. If you are into marketing, or if you are having some, two types of profession, maybe, you will be focusing on one during this time, and you will be actually uplifting that particular profession more. Some people have, some side business also, and they're working in the mainstream. So this is a good time for thinking about growth also. Saturn is retrograde, so it's a saving grace. Jupiter is a retrograde one. So this is a big time saving grace because you are going to attain that knowledge. You're going to be streamlining everything now. And it is going to be giving you that mental peace also in the areas where you have been lacking all of that, especially workplace with the colleagues. So you have to strike a balance when you are looking at, that kind of relationship with others. You have to strike that balance. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. Gemini, this Mercury is going to be transiting your fourth house, and this is going to be giving you success in your professional career growth also, because it's your Lagnesh after all. It's going to be in the fourth house, very positive. Though it is a zone where, moon sits, because it's the Cancer sign, in the natural zodiac, but still, this is exalted Mercury, so it is going to be giving you that practical approach as well as emotional approach. So you have to strike a balance now. And there is a possibility of making your home beautifying your home, or if you want to start a renovation, or if you want to buy or purchase a property, any kind of property related issues, you can resolve now. And this will give you some, satisfaction in your relationship as well as in your profession, and professional growth is also there. If you look at this Mercury with Sun, and Sun being the ruler of your third house. So this is going to be a very positive time for you. As far as your children is concerned, education is concerned, you might be just starting some new education or education plan. And this is going to be giving you full contentment as far as your relationship with your partner is concerned. If you are looking for or dating a person, so you can maybe get a positive response. 14th, we can say plus minus 2 days, or maybe 12th onwards, it can be little. 12th of October till the end of this transit on the 19th. There can be some communication gap with your family members. The rapport might be missing, or that wavelength is mismatching. So be careful about those dates, and don't make hasty and major decisions during these times, because Mercury is going to be in the eclipse zone, and it's happening in Mercury's house. So you can imagine how much commotion this Mercury can be going through. So you have to be careful about all of that, but it is very, very positive for major areas of life. So just enjoy this transit, okay? And I would suggest that, if at all it's good if you just look after your relationship and balance things well, okay? And for mother also, it's a good transit. You should actually be donating something in greens, some maybe green lentils, or maybe you can chant Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this Mercury is going to be transiting your third house, and it is going to be combust also. It is, though exalted, it is going to be forming a 6-8 relationship and 2-12 relationship for all the planets. So it is like, some things will be favorable and some things will be giving you, some bad news comes your way. So don't fall prey to the news, which is like rumor mongering, which is happening. So just stay focused. Today itself, I got a call which was saying that, your child has, met with an accident. So just imagine, the frauds are happening left, right, and center. So we have to be the scams, the frauds, anything and everything is happening in this world. So just imagine, as a mother, how will I feel? How will I go through? What will I go through? So this is a fact that I have experienced. I wanted to share it right now because, Cancer is something very, very connected to me. So that's the reason I'm sharing this with you. So these are the incidents which can, just derail you, or which can actually, alert you. So which strata you follow? You cannot just, lose your mind. You have to be focused. Okay, no. I know it just, you are taken aback for a second, maybe, but then, you will come to your senses. No, let me think about it. So that is something which is going to happen in Mercury in the third house for you. It's a thought process. How you take the news, how you take the rumors, how you take the fear mongering and all of that. Are you really, are going to give in, or you come out of it? So that is something which this Mercury is going to be actually indicating. And if you are thinking of travels, just make sure that everything is perfect, your passport, your visa, your documents, your vehicle, if you're traveling by road, everything you should be keeping them checked and aligned, because all the planets are forming such a relationship, they are forming a 6-8 relationship, 2-12 relationship, which means that there can be some complications simultaneously when this Mercury is giving you good results. Though you're going for a picnic, you're enjoying, but some mishap can happen. So be prepared or be alert, be more careful. That's what I can say. So good things do come with little bit of blemish. So this Mercury is going to be under these, eclipse zone as well, both the times. But here it is happening in its own house. So you have to be careful of making decisions during this 14th till the 19th, especially 12th to the 19th, I would say, because plus minus few days we do take. So take care of your decision making when you're parting ways with your siblings. Make sure that you support them, when they're going overseas, because it's a 12th lord also. Maybe they are leaving you and going overseas, or maybe there is some complications or litigation they are entrapped and help them out. That will give you some relief there as well. Also, we have, Mercury in the sign or the house of communication and health. This is also going to give you some health issues. So take care, maybe some skin rashes erupt or some kind of communication gap happens between you, your family, and your neighbors. So take care of all of that and you will be good to go. So there is nothing like, you can't handle things. You can't, you have to make behavioral changes in your life if you really want want these planets to give you good results. And that is quite possible. That's a basic foundation. Doing big remedies, doing remedies sitting in the religious place and just chanting the mantras is not going to really help you alone. You have to make and modify, change, yourself. You have to change yourself. You have to be making some behavioral changes. Sorry, I give too much of lecture, then I will get a comment that you talk too much. Just be to the point. So apologies. In a flow in live sessions, this happens. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this Mercury is going to be in your second house and is going to be combust, is going to be exalted. So this is very good time for the business people, especially if you are into business, if you are a professional, if you are into too much of money making or share trends, share market. This is a good time for you. You will be going ahead with the investments. You'll be making good amount of money. If you want to go ahead with the, purchasing of a property or renovating your place, all of that is also going to be really positive for you. This is also going to be very positive time for the astrologers. If you are seeking consultation, astrological consultation, this is a good time. During this time, if you seek help and, maybe by anyone, through anybody, this is really going to be a good period and you will get a good reading also. Just be watchful about your health, your speech, your relationship with your partner, because it's the 8th house from the 7th and Saturn is already there. So the partner might become very indifferent and there can be that you have some communication gap there. So be watchful about that. And this can give you some kind of support from the family. Food habits you have to change, or you have to be, or you are very critical about your food habits. Maybe, you get into the depth of it or nitty-gritties of what you eat, your diet, your workouts. You are going to be very, very particular about all of that as well. But this is a very good time for the ones who are into the professions related to business, any kind of trading, any kind of market trends. you are following. So this is a good time for you. Also, this is going to be leading to some kind of change. If you're expecting some change at the workplace, this is going to be giving you that. Good time for student natives as well, in fact. Okay. If you want to start any new education plan or a job, if you're waiting for a job proposal or acceptance, so you will get it as well. All of that is good, but there are certain blemishes also attached to this. There is a 2-12 and 6-8 relationship with all the planets, and there is a solar eclipse which is forming as well, which is happening in the zone of Virgo. So the lunar eclipse will be in Aries, Libra axis, but the solar eclipse is happening in the Virgo sign. So which means that some, negative force has come to my house, suppose, and I'm feeling uneasy because of that, and you can't push that person away. So you have to just deal with it. It's not inimical, yet it is like giving you some uneasiness. There is a party in your house and there are people who are unwanted guests. So that is something which is going to happen when Mercury is in Virgo signs. Just imagine what happens there. So you have to deal with it very, very carefully. Don't give in to the unwanted guest. At the same time, don't show that you are upset. Okay, it's like that kind of a situation. So the best remedy is stay focused on your life. What do you want to do? Don't think about what the others are doing. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. Obviously, this is going to be the most important reading because Virgo people are going to feel too much, I would say, happy because they are going to be relieved because they were experiencing a lot of irritability till now. Now, Virgo people will experience a lot of energy towards communication, towards newness. If you want to join a financial institution or you want to discuss your finances, this is going to be very, very important period for you. Use it to the best capacity of yours. And this will give you some overseas travels. Maybe you're thinking of journey or you want to make big decisions, financial decisions, or you want to propose that person you're dating because it is looking at your 7th house. So it's going to trigger those as well. If you are solo, if you are into a relationship already, or if you are having a partner already. So this might just bring about that balancing factor now that you have been experiencing highs and lows till now. Now is the time when you will experience some relief here as well. As you can see, Mercury here is going to be forming a 6-8 relationship with Saturn, Rahu, and Jupiter. And it is going to be forming a 2-12 relationship with Mars and Venus and Ketu. So can you see almost all the planets are actually, contracting this Mercury. They're just trying to press this Mercury from all the sides. So you feel pressed. You feel that there is lots to do. There's a lot of workload. There are targets you have to achieve. There are goals that you have set you have to achieve, and there are timelines. There are certain timelines that you have to go through as well. So this is because Mercury is pressed from all the sides. 2-12 relationships, especially, expenditures are too much. You're earning, but you're spending. You're earning, you're spending. It's like that kind of an energy. But you must understand that there is a big time relief when Mercury is over your head. You're very logical. Your head is in the center. You have that capacity to make right kind of choices and decisions, and don't get carried away by the planetary positions, other planetary positions. They are not going to be giving you, that kind of, they cannot push you to that extent. Remember, you are strong yourself. You are a very strong person yourself, and you can do it. It's that kind of an energy you're going to be experiencing from 1st to the 19th. Just be watchful when there is a solar eclipse over your head. It can give you some kind of uneasiness, some kind of irritability, because, there is an unwanted guest in your house. So how will you feel? So you have to deal with that person, right? You have to deal with that guest because there are, like some wanted guests have brought some unwanted guests with them. It's like that energy. So you have to deal with it. You can have either, just rough it out and just maybe with a rough speech, you just shove them away, or you deal with it very, very coolly. okay, fine, they've come here, it's fine, I can just deal with it. So that kind of situation you have to put in your head in other spheres of life. If you are experiencing similar kind of results or similar kind of energies with your partner in your relationship, or you feel claustrophobic, just deal with it. Okay, don't get into the litigation part or don't get into the separation. You can deal with it or postpone it. This is the time when you will be very logical as well. Okay, so for Virgo natives, this is the most important part of the year when Mercury is in your first house. That's the Mool Trikona. So you will experience good health also. You will feel that you're losing weight if you have gained weight. Now you will experience good communication with others as well. But be careful, there can be some fear mongering, rumor mongering also, which can happen. So don't fall prey to that as well. Okay. Just chant Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. That is the only remedy which can, save us all. But apart from that, you have to make certain behavioral changes in your life as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this transit is happening in your 12th house. So this is the time when you will be experiencing some, travels, or maybe you have loss of, maybe too much of expenditures happen on the gadgets. You have to spend on your travels, maybe some journeys, or there can be that you feel little demotivated also because it's a 12th house energy. But at the same time, that demotivated energy can be transformed into motivation also. If at all you connect with the foreigners, you connect with somebody who is not from your caste, creed, and culture, that will help you. Because this is going to be giving you some relief if you connect with people out of your own, environment. And there can be that, there is health issue that you may suffer related to your your skin, or maybe some dental issues, eyesight problems you can go through. So be careful about that as well. Sorry, the signal just went off. Yeah. So this is a very positive time to apply for new jobs, if at all you're looking for. So this is also a good time for PR, visa, because, the 12th house energy in Mercury being the, the planet of the documentation, getting the, all the visa, etc. So this is a very positive time when Mercury is transiting your 12th house, because it is also the 9th house ruler. So if you want to stay back in the country where you are not born, and you are just, spending a lot of time there, so this might bring about the settling energy as well. This might bring about, some opponents, or, you might feel that there's a lot of competition, because obviously it's the sign of competition also. So you don't have to feel inferior. You're just not getting that in that zone of inferiority complex. Please don't, because that you have been experiencing from a long time. This will give you something which is, somebody might, or some news might be there which actually uplifts you. So wait for that time, wait for this Mercury to gain that strength, and it will gain that strength, of course. Okay, so if at all you have a Mercury Dasha especially, so you should donate something in during this transit. You must donate something in greens. That will help you, if at all you're having some health issues, it will help you make some logical decision also. If at all you're feeling demotivated in your work, so you will feel better. And if there is any kind of friction in the family also, this will give you some relief there if you do this remedy. Some green clothes, something in green, some green color, anything to do with green color, you can just donate that. It'll help you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio natives, this transit is happening in your 11th house. So this is going to be giving you some satisfaction in relationship to start with. If at all you have been experiencing some upheavals, market trends will change rapidly here. So you might be a little confused about your investments, but this will give you that clarity by the end of it, because you are going to get somebody's advice also, which is going to help you. Some friend or somebody you are moving around with, community you are moving around with, so that will give you some relief. And you will make money out of money also. Mercury is going to get exalted here. Mercury is also your 8th lord. So take care of your health, because this is the 8th lord, when gets exalted, becomes very strong and it's an akara graha for you. So you have to be cautious about your health, about your investments, and about your insurance or anything to do with taxes, inheritances. You might experience some highs and lows there as well. Take care of your skin allergies. As I said, you will definitely get relief by the end of this. And why I say by the end of it, because there is an eclipse also happening. Solar eclipse is also happening here. So you have to be careful about your mental setup. Whatever said and done, there are 6-8 relationship forming with the planets, 2-12 relationship forming with the planets. So take care, keep a constant check on your expenditure part, and also your communication with your older siblings and your friends. Okay, you might just come across somebody and you like that person in the first instance and you propose that person also, quite possible. Good for student natives, good for your partner if you do have one. So the partner will be, learning more, maybe some new subjects or some new education, some diploma courses or degree that partner is going to be taking up during this time. And Rahu and Jupiter are also in your 6th house. So you have to be careful. Don't get involved in any kind of litigation, loans, debts during this time. You have to slowly and gradually start paying them off rather than taking more. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit is happening in your 10th house. Very beautiful time, because you are going to be making some decisions related to your job, your relationship with your colleagues. You are going to get that name and fame. They're going to be collectively coming as a team and helping you out. You're stuck somewhere and they'll help you out. And this will give you good health also, good decision making also, and very good rapport with your family members as well. You might just pursue some hobby, some pleasurable activities during this time. And if at all you have been experiencing some complications in your relationship with your superiors and bosses, that also is going to get sorted. And this might bring about some relationship issues with your father, and you have to take care of your relationship with your sister and your maybe your sister-in-law. So take care of your relationship with them. Otherwise, it's a good time. Your maternal uncle, aunt, they're going to be maybe coming and rescuing you or helping you. You have had not expected that help, and they will definitely support you if at all you're stuck somewhere. Ketu is there, and Mars is also going to be joining the 11th house. So take care of your speech, your investment part, and be more enthusiastic towards positive bias. Don't be too much in the negative zone. You are becoming too negative, these days. So just gear up. Everything is going to settle. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this transit is happening in your 9th house. And this is going to be giving you education. First of all, you might just be sorting out difference of opinion with your partner in your relationship or in business planning also. You're going to be quite enthusiastic. You're going to be motivated, and you're going to be excelling in all spheres of life during this time. Your relationship will improve tremendously, greatly. And at the same time, you might be planning some overseas travels, overseas journeys, or you are leaving your your country and moving to another country. It's a good move during this time if you plan so. If at all your visa, your PR is stuck, this might just trigger all of that, and it will bring you positive results as well. Just be careful during the eclipses time. This Mercury will lose its full potency because Mercury is influenced by the other planets and doesn't do well when it is under the eclipse zone or is in the vicinity where it is in the malefic influence. So with this eclipse, this Mercury is going to be feeling quite uneasy in communicating whatever you are thinking. So be careful about your thought process from the 14th till the 19th, especially. 12th, actually, we take plus minus 2 days as well. So it might just bring about in the solar eclipse time. 14th, we have a solar eclipse, as you all know, in Virgo. So this will bring about some irritability, some confusion. You might deviate from your path. Maybe you will take to bad hobbies, you'll pick on the bad influences. So be careful about that as well. And if you want to start a new education plan, do it before the 12th. That will be better. If you want to get settled somewhere else, or you want to apply for jobs, so do it after the before the 12th. That will be better. Okay. And all the planets are forming a 6-8 relationship. They're forming a 2-12 relationship. So be careful about your expenditure part. You will earn, you will be spending. You will not be saving during this time. So make sure that you put a little extra effort. Okay, no, if I'm earning so-and-so, I must 1% of it has to be put in the bank or in the investments. Okay. So just go ahead, and market trends are definitely going to be very, very volatile. They will definitely be giving you some upheavals. So be careful. Just pull your money out if at all. You feel, if you have a smallest of the whiff that this company is going to drop, so just pull your money out. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this Mercury is going to be in your 8th house. Okay. 8th house dosha is not there for Mercury, as you all know. Just avoid confrontations, just avoid arguments. This is not the time for initiating any kind of new relationship also. With your in-laws, if you're married, you can have some misunderstanding. It's not that this Mercury is going to give you negative results only. It is good for a change. If you're looking for a change as far as your job is concerned, though you have to be very, very careful while signing documents, because there can be that there are reversals. Maybe they shift you to another department, they have committed, they have not given. So that is something that you can experience, but you are going to be changing. You're going to be moving out from the place where you are. There's a switch, there's a change coming your way. Be more clearer on your communication. Don't just, beat around the bush. Just say what you have to straight away, point blank. And any kind of stress level which is increasing, or there's a lot of tension. So this might just, be an added transit. So if you haven't experienced all of that, but yes, this is going to give you some research work, on whatever you have learned. So this is a good time for the astrologers also. 8th house Mercury gives very good astrological readings. So you can consult an astrologer of your choice, and you can also, be yourself, get into that zone of the depth and the research work on the astrological world. So that will be really great. I will be really grateful if you do so. Okay. So take care of your health, take care of your investments. Everything is going to fall in place. Coming to the next sign, that is Pisces, which is the last one. So for Pisces natives, this is the transit in your 7th house. Okay. So for Pisces natives, this is a 7th house transit. So this is good for starting a new relationship. Communication with your partner is going to improve. As you can see, there is a lot of maleficence attached to the planets right now, because it's forming, all the planets are forming a 6-8 relationship with Mercury. And they are also forming, this Mercury is forming a 2-12 relationship with the planets. Okay. Now, when there is this kind of an energy, it is really better to lie low. especially related to your investments, job change, place change, your children. If you have to make major shifts, so try to avoid, or maybe, just go and come out. If you have to do it, you have to start education. So just go and come out, or just write and rub it, just erase it and then start afresh from the second page. Okay. So that is something you can modify. I think it's not that difficult. And if at all, you're having any kind of anxiety, stress, I think you should just do yoga and pranayam. That will help you. Also, donate something in greens. That will be helpful. If at all, you are already in the dasha of Mercury. And Rahu and Saturn are actually in the 212 relationship with each other. 11-3 relationship. So it is going to be giving you some difficult avenues for you right now. Okay, so don't expect too much from the transit yet. It is going to be bringing about some changes if you make your behavioral changes happen your way. Okay, because none of the transits, none of the remedies work until unless you make changes within you. And these planetary positions definitely are helping you change yourself, modify yourself. Okay. So I think we can close now. Have a good, great Mercury's ingress in exaltation zone. After all, it's exalted Mercury. So it is going to give one and all very beautiful results. It's just that if it is not, you have to make changes within you. Okay. Stay blessed, everyone. Thanks for watching, and Om Tat Sat.